Paul, 1-0 victory today. How impressed were you with your side's performance?
Yeah, good. I thought we got better as it went on. We a couple of errors early on which gave Cardiff opportunities, but apart from that, I don't think they offered anything that we couldn't cope with. We've sort of got used to teams coming here and maybe sitting back and slowing the game down and trying to counter, and it's something we've spoke about a lot. And in my view, got better and better, but it don't mean it's not going to be a problem and teams aren't going to do it to us, which is no problem. But we managed that well, and like I said, once we didn't, make any errors ourselves, I thought we got stronger and stronger, and we added a bit more speed and intensity to his game in the second half. And yeah, the only criticism could be we didn't get a second goal and make it easier watching.
It certainly felt like in the second half, once you'd scored, it was your game, and that they were struggling to create too much.
Yeah, it felt like that from the side, but whenever there's one goal in it, they only need one. And one opportunity, one moment. So yeah, I think a couple of times we shout on the play, remind them we want to play forward, we still want to score. And that is really important for us. I thought we need to be that team that tries to play high tempo, that plays on the front foot and takes risks. I like watching us play that way. I think it's what can sort of set us apart from the rest when we try and play that way. And I thought we did more of that in the second half.
We've talked a bit about Iliman Ndiaye over the last few months. Clearly, second goal in 2 games at home. Great header as well. You've thrown the gauntlet down a little bit to him, and he seems like he's responded.
Yeah, listen, everyone can see. People speak about Iliman a lot when they see him train play, and usually when your peers are saying it, the players in the first team squad are saying what a good footballer he is, and undoubtedly I've seen it from day one. However, and I think he's beginning to understand now my job's about results and performances, and it's what you produce on the pitch, and you're competing against real good players, and he's got a lot to get past, and we've got some talent in the squad, and that's the nature of it. But he'll respond, he'll get better, he'll be stronger. And although he's 22, in terms of football and anything at this level, he's a baby, when it's all new to him.
And clearly with the players that you still have out up front, you do need people to step up. So him contributing a couple of goals in recent weeks has been key for the team.
It's important. Like I say, him and Morgan, I thought again they played well together today. You could see at times we did miss a number 9, you could see that, but they had good individual performances and as a collective as well, in possession, out possession. And I thought there was no better moment than the goal really, with Morgan delivering for Iliman and a good header. So yeah, they can be really pleased with the contribution.
What do you have to do to get a penalty at home,
Paul? Don't. Next question, come on. I thought there
was 2 today, Paul, that you should have had. One on Stevens and one on Sharp.
Yeah, he's not my favourite, Ollie.
Well, there we go. Well, I certainly thought you deserved 2 today. In terms of Billy Sharp coming back on, clearly that's a big boost for everyone, but it's not just his goals that you've missed. You saw today with the chasing down and the running for lost causes, it really added something.
Yeah, and there's other things which, it might sound boring, but I know when I bring Bill on, everyone talks about his goals, but I know when I bring Bill on, all of a sudden as well, we become stronger at set plays against and things like that. With that experience comes other things, decision making, a little bit of know-how, and in all my time working with first team players, especially young players at first team or players when you're trying to develop them, it's a key thing, that, because you need a reliability, you need the trust of the manager, and things like that can buy you minutes on the pitch. So yeah, great to have him back for his goal threat, for his work rate, for the options, but also for things like that as well.
Could he be fit enough to start at QPR next week? Is that the hope?
Listen, he's had one training session yesterday. Well, he trained with us Thursday, but he didn't do the football. It was doing opposed stuff because we wanted him in around it, and it just fit in well with how we'd been rehabbing. So he's only had 2 3-minute five-a-sides yesterday in the tactical stuff. That's it. But you can see he keeps himself fit and strong. So I've got no qualms on that. And I knew I'd give him minutes today, barring exceptional circumstances. He was going to be getting minutes, and that's for me what he needs now. The minutes he's had today, the minutes in the week training, and some more minutes against QPR.
Could George Baldock be back for QPR?
Should be, should be. The scan just showed he's got some damage, but nothing we're concerned about. And probably, it was good news from our point of view. But when you've got Ozzy who could step in and play as well as he did, you know, it's no brainer not to push and damage George further.
Results seem to have gone for you today. How much has this afternoon strengthened your case for that top 6 spot?
Yeah, I've still not seen. Obviously, I've been doing interviews and people's dropped in odd results, but I've honestly not seen. And you know, it's in our hands, so I'm not. It's irrelevant now. It might make my beer taste better now when I go in and watch the results come in. But no, I've not looked yet. But if they have, brilliant. But like I say, I'm just bothered what we do.
Well, Millwall and Borough have both dropped points today. I mean, that gives you now. You knew anyway. You win your last 2 games. Clearly, you make it into the top 6. It's easier said than done.
Easier said than done, and yeah. Listen, we're enjoying it. We're enjoying it. I know it can be nervy out there, and the fans, but that's why we're here. Everyone wants to be in our position, not mid-table somewhere, nothing to play. You want to be in this position. You want everything that comes with it, and you've got to enjoy it. The players, myself, the staff, the fans, got to enjoy it. If anyone had thought we'd have been in this position, you know, November, you know, there'd have been a few laughs, I'm sure. But yeah, we've got to enjoy where we are, and that'll help us then achieve what we want, which is hopefully getting that top 6.
And you could see that with yourself at the end, with the fans on the cover, just encouraging everyone to get into it, because right now it's everyone pulling together, isn't it, to try and get that over the line?
Yeah, and you can't take it for granted, you know. We've been a Premier League club for the last couple of years, first season down, and my first chat with the staff and the players afterwards, there can be no sense of entitlement. You're where you belong, and at that moment in time we belonged wherever we were in the league, and hard work, determination and the right mentality gets you out of it, and it's the same with everyone else. If you want to, just don't take things for granted and make sure you enjoy every minute, and that'll be the same in these last 2 games.
Thanks, Paul.
All right.